Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Aisha, and if this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe. So as we all know, it is a new year, 2021, and I realized that I have not done a skincare routine in a really long time, and that was honestly one of the first reasons why I started YouTube, because I wanted to do a lot of skincare videos because that is my passion. So I realized that I kind of, strayed away from my roots, but I really want to get back into that this year. So I thought that the perfect way to do this is to do a nighttime skincare routine. I love nighttime skincare. I would say like the morning time is very simple for me. Like I try to be as minimal as possible in the morning when it comes to skincare, but at nighttime that is probably one of my favorite things to do every night. Just having a nice routine that makes me feel relaxed before I go to bed. It just helps me feel like my day is complete. And I will admit that I've been a little lazy with skincare lately. Like I kind of just slap on 3 products and go to bed, which isn't always bad because sometimes less is more, but I do kind of miss just actually buying new products and trying new things out and just experimenting with what works with my skin best. Like when I was in high school, even being a broke high school student, like how much money do we have in high school? I would save up all of my money to buy the most expensive serums, to do all of this stuff, and I realized that I've just gotten really comfortable with just doing nothing. So I'm really excited to be filming this video today. So it is the winter time, and I don't know about you, but in the winter time my skin just gets really dry, really scaly, really rough. So although this skincare routine will focus on taking care of hyperpigmentation, brightening your skin, just making your skin look healthier in general, it also will focus on a lot of hydration, because I feel like with the weather being colder now, with the days having less sunlight, all of that stuff, we definitely need to stay moisturized. So as always, I will be linking all these products in the description box below, so if you see anything that interests you, feel free to check it out. And just a disclaimer, whatever works for my skin will not work for everyone else. As much as I love to share products that work for me in hopes of, giving people ideas if they are trying to start their own skincare routines, it does not mean that I am a dermatologist, an esthetician, any of that. So please test these products out before you do buy them. A lot of stores like Sephora or also will give you samples of a skincare product, so do not commit to it until you feel like it really works best for your skin. So without further ado, let's begin this video. Hi everyone, so we're about to start my skincare now. So I like to do my skincare right before I shower, so it just makes it easier. Like right before I get in the bathtub, I just clean all my makeup off and make sure that everything is all clean. So before we start skincare, I'm gonna wash my hands, because you should never touch your face unless your hands are clean. So my hands are clean now, so I want to get into the first step of my skincare. So before I do anything, I always have to double cleanse. So I want to talk about 2 products that I use, sometimes together depending on how much makeup I wear, but I like to make sure that I'm taking everything off before I even wash my face at all. So the first product that I'm going to talk about is the Inkey Liz Oat Cleansing Balm. So I love this product because it's very gentle, it does not have a strong scent at all, and it breaks down your makeup and makes it much easier for you to take off those oils, sunscreen, and just all the stuff of the day. So what I love about the Inkey Liz is that their packaging is simple, but so are their products. They don't put a bunch of crazy stuff in there. Like most of their products, if not all, don't have a scent. They're very gentle, they don't really irritate my skin, and it's very affordable. So I believe this oat cleansing balm was about $10, and I love it because it just comes in this big bottle where I only need a little bit, and then it's able to just break down my eyeshadow, mascara, all those things, and it just makes it a lot easier for me to wash my face. And if you're looking for something even more affordable, I would highly recommend the Moisture Cleansing Water from Simple. I've showed this in previous videos, but this is probably my go-to if not for this cleansing balm. It's really easy to just wipe everything off. I just put it on a cotton pad and I clean everything off my face. It just takes it off with no issue. It doesn't have odor. Like, it's just clean beauty. Like, I really love products that aren't too harsh or too strong or too scented. I really like to just put things on my face that are good for it. So I think for today I'm going to use both of these products together, just to make sure that everything is definitely taken off of my face. So I'm putting the Simple Moisture Cleansing Water in a cotton pad first, and I'm just gonna wipe that all over my eye to take off any mascara that I had on today, take off, yeah, pretty much everything. As you can see, it's taking off my makeup very easily. So that was just 1 cotton pad of Moisture Cleansing Water, and then for the rest of the way I pretty much just use the oat cleansing balm to take everything else off. So I'm going to show you guys the consistency of it, but it comes out like this. And then it's very just like, it's literally like a cleansing balm, so it's gonna be really good for breaking any oils, and it's very moisturizing as well. You can actually even use it as a face mask. So if you aren't wearing a lot of makeup but you still want that cleansing balm and you just want to take off like any sunscreen, you can actually wear this as a face mask as well. So I'm just gonna rub this together, apply some water, and then rub it in just like it's a face wash. So I do this for about 60 seconds and then I just wash it off. Alright, so I just washed my face. I put this headband on to make it a little easier. So now I want to get into my favorite face washes. So the one that I've been currently using is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. And it's funny because my very first skincare video on this channel, I actually use this product. And I don't use it all the time, but no matter how many months I stray away from it, I always go back to buying it. So this is basically an exfoliant. So it's made with rice enzymes and it's very gentle. So I don't really like, you know, products like St. Ives because they're a little harsh and they also have fragrance. But this has no fragrance at all, and all you need is a little bit. It comes in like a powder form, and then you just add a tiny bit of water, mix it together, and then it forms into like this milky, soapy kind of formula. And I swear, after using this product, my skin automatically gets brighter. Like, I'm not exaggerating. When I look in the mirror, my skin just looks way more vibrant, way more lively. It just feels softer, feels like a baby's bottom. And for some reason, I've never bought a full size of this product. I'm really not sure why, because I really do actually love it. So the full size bottle is $60, but this smaller one is $15. So if you want to try it out and you want to, you know, save a little bit of bank, then I would really recommend trying the smaller size out. The other face wash that I've been swearing by for the past year, I would say, is a CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. So I love this one because it is drugstore, so it is very accessible and very affordable for the average person. And it also has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. So if you're looking for something that's hydrating, something that isn't going to strip your skin, this is definitely a go-to. And again, I love that this has no fragrance. I really like using products that don't have fragrance, because even though I wouldn't say that I have sensitive skin, I like to stay away from products that just have a lot going on in it. And the great thing about this face wash is that a little bit will go a long way. This bottle will most likely last you the entire year if you use it well. Like, it is very affordable. It is under $20, and I would really recommend it. But for today, I'm going to use a daily microfoliant because I do like to exfoliate at least a couple of times in the week. So I'm just going to show you all how it looks. So it literally comes in this powder form. So it's pretty much like this, and you only need this much, like not too much at all. And I mixed it with a drop of water to get this kind of consistency, and then I just wash my face. And I wash my face for at least 60 seconds. So I just finished washing my face, and it honestly feels so smooth. Like, it just takes up all those dead skin cells without irritating your skin. So now I'm just gonna shower, and then we'll continue the skincare routine when I'm done. So I just finished showering so we can finally start the rest of the skincare routine. But I just wanted to show you guys the fridge that I have. So this is my skincare fridge, which if you watch my room tour, you will know that I got this on sale at Urban Outfitters for Black Friday for $16. Yes, that is $16. But yeah, I really love this because I pretty much just put all of my serums, all of my toners, any sunscreens, like I pretty much put everything in here. So I thought it would be fitting to show you all where I keep my products for the night. So after washing my face, my skin gets extremely dry. Like, it starts to just get gray and ashy and just not cute at all. So I like to just spray my face. This is optional, and this isn't really part of the skincare routine, but I just wanted to show you everything that I do. So this is just aloe and green tea facial mist that I picked up from TJ Maxx. Literally nothing special. It just helps rehydrate my skin after washing it. So the first thing after I wash my face is tone. So the toners that I use typically throughout the week are the glycolic acid toner from the Inkey List and the Laneige cream skin toner and moisturizer. So I only use the glycolic acid about 3 times a week because it is a little strong. At least for me, I feel like it's better to just use it a couple times a week just so your skin isn't getting too wear down. But as you can see, my Laneige cream skin toner is a rider. Like, she has done her job. She did everything she could, but she's officially finished. So I'm pretty much hanging on to the last bit of this, but I love this toner because especially for the winter time, is extremely hydrating. Just putting this on will make you feel like you just put a moisturizer on. Like, it is very just like quenching. It helps your skin just look brighter, healthier. Like, I really do recommend this toner. It's about $30, so I feel like it's in like the mid-price range. Like, it isn't drugstore price, but it also isn't like super high-end price, and it really lasts you a long time. Like, I bought this sometime in 2020. Like, I don't even know when. It's been months, probably since like at least the summertime or even before. So this is something that you will be using for a very long time. So I'm going to use these 2 toners together. I especially like to use this when I use the glycolic acid toner because it can be a little drying. So just adding this on top will help replenish my skin and just bring some moisture back into it. So as I mentioned, I only do the glycolic acid about 3 times a week. So I just put it on a cotton pad and I just kind of swirl it everywhere. And glycolic acid is really good for reducing the appearance of pores. It also helps to brighten your skin. It's a really good toner if you have hyperpigmentation. So after using the glycolic acid, I just put a bit of the Laneige Cream Skin Toner in my hands. I actually don't use this with a cotton pad because I do treat it like a moisturizer. So I just basically rub that in everywhere on my neck, just get it all over. So as you can see, that instantly made my skin look much brighter, much healthier. So I really do recommend having a good hydrating toner in your skincare routine, especially for the winter time. So my next step, which is my favorite part, the star of the show of my skincare routine every night, is serum. So I have used a bunch of different serums over the years, so it takes a lot for a serum to stay in my routine or even to get in it at all because I'm very picky with what I put on my face. So the toner that I'm going to use today is actually fairly new, like it just came out about a couple of weeks ago or even a month ago. So it is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum. So I had to buy this serum because the amount of great reviews that I've heard about it, everyone who has used this has raved about it, has said they notice that their skin is brighter, they're seeing the fading of dark spots, that this product is definitely their go-to. So the product claims to help reduce the look of hyperpigmentation and even skin tone. So if you are someone like me who has dark skin and who's more likely to get hyperpigmentation or just to have uneven skin tone, then I would highly recommend this serum. And if you've watched my very first skincare routine, you probably wouldn't even remember because it's been that many months. But the very first serum that I've introduced on this channel was the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum, and that was a serum that I was using for years now. I really loved it, but I eventually moved away from using the serum because Caudalie as a brand itself was receiving a lot of negative criticism for how they've treated black influencers in the past and just how they haven't been as fair and, you know, haven't promoted equality, equity, all that stuff. So I feel like I didn't want to support a brand that didn't support values that I support. And on top of that, that serum was $80, which for me was pricey, especially being in high school. Like I used to scrape all my coins together to buy that serum. Like it was definitely worth it, but eventually I did feel like I could find something a little bit more affordable for me. So this serum I believe was about $42, which I think is actually a very decent price point for a product that does this much, or at least claims to do this much. So it isn't at that price point where it's super high end like some other brands, but it's definitely affordable, or at least a little more affordable for someone like me who wants to, you know, try some skincare that really works. And if you notice, niacinamide was actually in the CeraVe facial cleanser that I showed earlier in this video, and this has a lot of benefits. Like niacinamide is known for just helping your skin retain moisture, it reduces pores, it helps minimize hyperpigmentation, redness, helps control oil. Like it does so many things and has a lot of benefits. So I feel like it's perfect for any skin type because it does target many different, you know, areas for skincare. So it says to use about 3 to 4 drops, so I just use about 1 dropper of it. So immediately after using this, I really noticed that my skin just looks brighter and healthier. And every morning after using this, like I definitely noticed that my skin has looked a lot brighter. Like it actually does what it's supposed to do. And I think it's a great product if you're someone who is looking for a good serum at a decent price point. So the next step in my skincare routine is using a facial moisturizer. So I use the CeraVe moisturizing cream, and I love this product because one, it is drugstore, it is affordable, but it also does a lot of good things for your skin. So first off, if you're someone who has eczema, dry skin, cracked skin, all of that, then most CeraVe products will be your best friend. So a lot of CeraVe products have essential ceramides in it that's going to help moisturize your skin, protect the barrier, restore your skin barrier, all of that good stuff. So especially for the winter time, I love using their products. And one thing that I love about this face cream is that it has hyaluronic acid, which if you don't know is really great for just boosting moisture in your skin, and it is also fragrance free. So like I've been mentioning throughout this entire video, I really don't like to put fragrance products on my skin. I just feel a lot better when it doesn't have fragrance because I feel like I'll be less likely to break out, even though that isn't necessarily true. Like a product that has fragrance doesn't mean that it is going to break you out, but I feel like a lot of products that do break people out tend to have fragrance in it, so don't quote me on that. So I just put a bit of this, not too much. It's a very thick cream, but it doesn't feel thick on your face, which I think is what I love most about it. So as you can see, the further I get through my skincare routine, the more moisturized and healthier my skin looks. So I'm almost done with the skincare routine, but a product that I really wanted to talk about is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. So if you're not on Twitter or Instagram or skincare TikTok, then you don't know that this has been a craze. Like it's actually been selling out like all across the country because people are just getting their hands on it because of all the great benefits that it has. So CeraVe Healing Ointment is basically a skin protectant. So similar to the CeraVe moisturizing cream, it has ceramides that just help restore your skin's barrier and just help, you know, retain moisture. But this product is especially great for someone who has a weaker skin barrier. So little story time, my sophomore year of college, I just broke out, you know, for no reason. Like I was pretty much breaking out consistently for about a year, and I just started to, you know, experiment with products that I would put on my face, things that the internet told me that I should use, and now I would put literal raw lemon on my face, apple cider vinegar, just pretty much burning my skin up. So during that time, I noticed that whenever I would put pretty much anything on my face, even if it didn't have fragrance, like my skin would tend to burn. So it was really hard to do skincare because of that. So after doing some research, I realized that my skin barrier was most likely, you know, weakened from all those harsh acids that I was using on my face. So if you're someone who has that problem, then this product is definitely for you. It's also great for you if you have eczema because it just helps soften your skin. So I put a very thin layer of it on top of all my skincare, and it pretty much locks in everything that I put on my face. So overnight my skin is still moisturized and retaining all of that moisture. So in other words, this is just glorified Vaseline. So you only need a bit. I mean, I literally just swipe my hand in it and that's it. Like, I don't technically even pick up any of the products. I just put a very thin layer of it on my skin just to protect all of the moisture in there and to make sure that everything is locked in for the night. So the last part of my skincare has to do with lips. So if you've been watching my channel all this time, then you know exactly what product I'm talking about. This is the Laneige Lip Sleep and Mask. It's probably one of their most famous products, if not their most famous product. I love this lip mask because I actually use it throughout the day as a lip balm. So I prefer this over Blistex, Vaseline, all of that, because I feel like it really actually does hydrate my lips. So I don't even have to reapply this a bunch of times throughout the day. Like, just a little bit goes a long way. You need just about a dot of it, like a little swipe in your in the pot, and you're good to go. And I even use this product as lip gloss. I mean, I just put some lip liner on and put this on top and I'm good to go, and my lips are pretty much moisturized for the entire day. So I'd really recommend this product. Getting it for yourself, your friend, it's about $20, which might seem a little pricey for a lip balm, but it does last you a long time. I only have to buy about 1 to 2 cans of this in the year, like in the entire year. So it is something that you can invest in, and it will really make a difference in your skincare. So I just put a little bit of that, not too much at all, because it is very hydrating. And this isn't an official step in my skincare routine, but it's very important for when I'm breaking out. So I love using the Mighty Patch. So if you don't know what this is, it's basically a patch for a pimple. So any blemishes, anything like that, you can put one of these little stickers on top of it, and by the next morning it typically draws out all of the excess, you know, pimple juices. I know that's disgusting, but it pretty much just draws all of that out into the patch, and then it's a really easy way to like not pick at your pimples. So wearing these takes my pimples away in about a day or 2 days max for the most part, and I love it because it allows me to not pick at it and just, you know, ignore it, because once you put this on, it is clear, so it's not going to be showing. Some people even wear makeup on top of it and have that, you know, pimple covered for the day. So I'd really recommend this. You can find this on Amazon, Target, drugstores, all of that stuff. It really is essential in my skincare routine. So that is it for my skincare routine. I know for some people this seems like a lot, because I do know people who do like 2 or 3 things and call it a day, which is perfectly fine. Like, your skincare routine does not have to be a bunch of things. So you do not have to do all of these steps every single day. Personally, the few steps that I have to do every single day are just making sure that I double cleanse. So this is gonna help me, you know, take off all that oil, sunscreen, any excess dirt throughout the day. Of course, washing your face. Please do not go to bed without washing your face. Toning, which is really gonna help take off any extra dirt that you missed while washing your face. And then of course following up with a moisturizer. So those 4 steps I would say are the most important, but you know, definitely going a little extra, you know, adding some serums in there, adding a few extra things will make a difference in your skincare. And I really love skincare because it's pretty much self-care. Like, it's something that you can set aside time for in the nighttime. Just make sure that no matter what happened in the day, you have that time to yourself to just do whatever is going to make you happy. So if skincare isn't your thing, obviously there are other ways to do this, but I think for me, I just really love pampering my skin and just making sure that it looks great before going to bed. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I will be linking everything in the description box below. So if you see anything in this skincare routine that you feel like it's going to help your skin, definitely check it out. Please do not feel pressured to buy all this stuff. If there is something that you feel like will work more than something else, then definitely go for it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos every Monday at 3 p.m. So please put the bell notification on so you can know whenever I post. And I hope that everyone is staying safe, taking care of their mental health, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.